So when I was at art college, I did 3D design. I took the designer maker route and I struggled with the batch production of ceramic slip casting, which is what I specialised in. I wanted to do hand-built, slab-built ceramics. After leaving university feeling I didn't quite know where I fitted in, I suppose, I did a short course in jewellery making, which then took me overseas to Mexico. And then back here in Somerset, I got an apprenticeship with a Hatton Garden trained jeweller who taught me everything I know. And what I love about jewellery making is it can be as expressive and out there as you want it to be. And it can be made with driftwood and nails and rope, or it can be made with sapphires and diamonds and gold and precious stones. Nature is probably the basis of when you're working with natural materials, you know, these are all formed naturally under the Earth's crust over millions of years. And, you know, why go for a white diamond when you can go for something that's got beautiful inclusions in? I like unusual stones, that's for sure. Something a little bit different. My work has got a narrative running through it, and that is the folkloric rhyme of the magpie. I've used stones throughout my career that are evocative of birds' nests and eggs and very natural rutilated quartzes, druzy quartzes, and stones that aren't necessarily considered precious. And then as my work has evolved, I now work with fair trade gold. My work is now guaranteed with the fair trade stamp, because it is really, really important that there is no child labour involved in the extraction of the raw materials that I use, and that those who are mining the materials I use are paid a fair wage. Today I've been making a setting for a ring for a client. I've been using her gold, so I melt down existing gold and extrude it through a draw plate and create wire, and then I can make my signature rings. Yeah, I will then make a little wire collet or basket setting for the faceted Tsavorite. And my client brought a beautiful green Tsavorite garnet from Tsavo National Park in Kenya. And it just pops, it's so beautiful. So yes, I've got different designs, but we've got the collections. I've got 4 main collections now. I have Elegance, which is the more willowy banded nest rings. And then I have Wild, which is a little bit more eclectic, a little bit bolder. So it's my more bespoke range. And then there's Impact, which is generally a lot more silver based, but we have the Impact wedding ring here, which is just quite the chunky, lovely ring. I also have couples come in and make their wedding rings, which is so beautiful. And it's sort of, this is for me what it's about, you know, the love that gets poured into making your own piece or wearing a ring forever, you know. So I often get asked how long does it take to make a piece, and it's all so dependent really on whether it's all completely made from scratch, how many stones might be set into the design. My engagement ring today that I'm making, it takes almost 3 hours just to make the setting. It's time consuming and fairly labour intensive, but I think that's what adds to it. That's what makes it extra special when something is handmade. Passing the skills that I have learnt through the apprenticeship I was on is really key to me. It's quite a healing thing to sit and create with your hands and make something from scratch. Sometimes it doesn't turn out how you want to, but that's fine because it's an ever-evolving process.